Hello, this is What's All About with another Hello, this is What's All About with another review video, and we're not looking at a watch this time. We're looking at accessory, a 3-watch travel case made by Bosphorus leather. It's handmade in Turkey. This is the Galata range, and it'll cost you $199. Now, have you ever done what I've done and thought, I need a travel case, looked on Amazon, found a supposed genuine leather 2 or 3 watch case for like 15-20 bucks, 15-20 pounds, and thought, yeah, that'll do, that looks good. It arrives, it's all right to begin with, but then eventually it turns out to be absolute rubbish. At the end of the day, you get what you pay for, don't you? Especially with leather goods. So let's have a look at this model here. Now, do you get what you pay for here? $199. It is a luxury accessory, there's no doubt about it. Let's have a look. Obviously, firstly, you have this nice box with the Bosphorus leather logo on the top. The watch roll itself comes in this nice bag. Obviously, it has their logo on there as well. And if we open it up, voila, here is the watch case in question. So size-wise, it's 22.5 centimeters wide. The height is 10 centimeters and the depth is 7.5 centimeters. So if I put it against my arm for sort of like a bit of an idea of how big it is fairly sizable, but again, considering, you know, you're going to hold 3 watches in there, relatively compact. So if I open it up, we'll come to the inside in a little bit. So first of all, let's think about the outside. This is beautiful leather, and it's the kind of leather that you smell it and you're like, oh yeah, that is what leather smells like a proper, posh, luxurious pair of leather shoes. This smells exactly the same. And just the finishing is spotless. Like every single stitch is absolutely perfect. And this little stamp here, just the general feel and quality of the leather itself is top notch. You do feel, as soon as you open the box, that this is luxurious and it is worth the $199 that you have paid for, no doubt about it. It gets even better when you open it up. So we obviously have our Bosphorus logo leather logo etched there. It's the kind of leather that will age really nicely as well, and you know, as you handle it more and your oils get into it, it will develop a beautiful leather patina, which I love about leather. You know, like a really good dependable leather jacket that you might have had for 10-15 years and you just wear it and it feels perfect and lovely and soft. This will end up being the same. You know, it will just get better with age. Let's open it up then. 2 really decent solid clickers, buttons, and inside you can see it is just full of glorious suede. So soft to the touch, and again, it smells absolutely magnificent. Now, you may look at this and you think, well, how do I actually get my watches in there? Well, this basically completely comes apart. So we have separators, we have the actual watch rolls themselves. So as you can see, it's all completely you know, you just take it all apart, and you can use these on their own if you want to. You know, you can even put a watch on it and leave it like that wherever you want to. But if you can just see sort of like the quality of this, how beautifully soft it is. And these poppers, reading about their snap buttons, that's what they call them, apparently they're pre-softened and they're strengthened. And, you know, I believe them too. They really are genuinely a joy to use. Let me just pull this up to the microphone and use it. So I'm popping them out and then I'm pushing them back in. They're just so loud and they sound amazing. They feel really solid and secure as well. So anyway, as you can see as well, an unusually clever thing is that there's actually more space at the top rather than the bottoms. Obviously, the watch head will go on the top there, so it gives you extra space. So I've actually got 3 watches here with me, and these are big watches. This is the Formex Element. This is an absolute beast. I've got the brand new Christopher Ward Trident Elite, made of titanium, 42mm. And then I've got a slightly more classic watch, which I'm sure many of you will recognise. The Bulova Luna as well. So if I pop this all back together now, you'll see how quick and easy it is. And there we have it. So now I'm loaded up with my 3 watches, and if we just look at it this angle, you can see this Formex, which is probably my largest watch. It does fit in very, very snugly. That is probably as high as you'll want to get. I can't remember the exact height, but I'm pretty sure it's something like 16 millimeters. It is an absolute beast, that watch. This Bulova is obviously more of a regular sized watch in terms of height, and also the Trident as well, but you can see there's plenty of space. So when you do actually close it up, if we look at it this side, there's actually plenty of space there. So they're never going to really get, knocked or damaged or anything like that. So it's good that they've thought about that. More space on the top than on the bottom to be able to cater for very large watches. Now with all 3 watches in there, you can see there, they just fit so nicely as well. Again, these are huge watches and there's loads of room either side. But also, even if it was tight, the softness of this suede leather is just so deliciously soft. They're never going to get damaged as such. So, entire suede interior. You can see on this underside here, we've got a Bosphorus leather, nice little leather plaque there, again with their logo in grey, sort of printed on top of there. Nice, neat stitch work on there as well. So, shall we have a look at it in even closer detail with the macro lens? I think we should. So starting off with the top, here's the Bosphorus logo printed on the top. You can see our beautiful stitch work there. Just this general leather hide is just lovely. Open it up. So here's our popper. Fiocchi from Italy, apparently. Now I don't know if they're a popular popper make or not, but they certainly do the job nicely. Opening it up, we have this inside stamp there. You can see how lovely that is. Good stitch work again. And now we're presented with our gorgeous separators. And if I just show you the general interior lining, you can sort of get a feel for how nice and soft that is. Just by looking at it, you can tell how soft it is. Let me just get one open and be able to look at it in closer detail this way. So here's the side. You can see our poppers like that. And these watches are sized to my approximate 7-inch wrist. And you can see here they fit perfectly. But there's enough play if you do have a smaller wrist. There is enough play for you to be able to fit them in as well. And if you have a larger wrist, then the watches will be kept in closely enough to not be flopping around or get damaged or anything like that. All right, well, there we go. Now, I always find relatively expensive accessories an interesting thing to think about, because $199, yeah, when you look at it, it is a lot for a leather travel case, but would you spend $199 on a decent watch? Well, yeah, of course you would. And if you travel a lot, this is less than a watch. And if you have a wide collection of watches like I do, and I'm sure like most of you do, for what is, technically less than one of your watches, you can get something that will genuinely do you for years and years and years. And, it's not like a cheap and tacky thing. It is genuinely beautifully handcrafted, in Turkey by, real people making this. It is absolutely stunning as well. So I certainly think it's worth it. It is obviously down to you. You can still buy those cheaper options. They will last you for a short amount of time, but they won't give you much pleasure. This, on the other hand, will give you pleasure. And if you really want to take good care of your watches when you're traveling, then I think this is a really good solution for you to keep in mind. Whoops, I put my watch back in the wrong way. So, yeah, this was the Bosphorus leather Galata 3-watch roll, and I really love it. So that's what it's all about. So thank you so much for watching, guys. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and also comment your thoughts below. I'll see you later. Bye bye.